Welcome to Oak Tree Stories, timeless tales rooted in India. Here you'll find gentle, thoughtful tales drawn from our rich storytelling traditions, from ancient fables and folklore to heartwarming slices of modern Indian life. Each story is carefully chosen and lovingly crafted to be age appropriate and calming, with just a touch of wonder. So come, get cozy, and let the story begin. I'm Shalini, your storyteller. Today's story is about a boy who saw the world a little differently. A boy who didn't always understand the noise around him, but whose kind heart changed everything it touched. This is the story of the boy who felt everything. In the middle of a big, loud city filled with honking horns, rushing feet, and blinking screens, lived a boy named Aarav. Aarav wasn't the kind of child who spoke first. He didn't raise his hand in class. He didn't crack jokes in the lunch line. He couldn't even tie his own shoelaces yet. But oh, how deeply he felt. He noticed the stray dog outside school waiting in the same spot every day. He remembered that his teacher liked jasmine flowers and the school guard limped a little more on rainy mornings. He could feel when someone needed a friend, even if they didn't say a word. But Aarav didn't always know when he was being laughed at. He thought people were just being silly. He didn't understand the jokes meant to sting. At home, his mother saw it all. She saw the way he struggled with words, how he stood a little apart at birthday parties, how he sometimes cried, not for himself, but for others. And she knew her boy didn't fit into boxes. He didn't follow the crowd, but he belonged deeply and beautifully to this world. Every day, as he tied his untied shoes into knots and slung on his bag sideways, she smiled through misty eyes. Not because he was perfect, but because he was whole. He was himself. And sometimes that's the bravest thing of all. One morning, the school buzzed with excitement. Sports day was coming. Children boasted about how fast they were. They teased each other, laughed loudly, and claimed the gold even before the race began. No one really asked Aarav if he wanted to join. To most of them, he was invisible. Until one boy smirked and said, "Maybe Aarav will win if the race is for tying shoelaces." The others burst out laughing. And Aarav laughed along too, not realizing they were laughing at him. That evening, he came home and told his mother about the funny joke. He told it with such innocence, but her eyes filled with tears. She held his face gently and whispered, "Aarav, just try. Just run the race. That's all you need to do." The big day arrived. The playground was alive with color and noise. Children lined up at the starting point. Parents filled the stands, cheering and waving. And in the middle of it all sat Aarav's mother, wringing her hands, her heart pounding harder than the drums. The whistle blew, and to everyone's amazement, Aarav flew. His feet pounded the track. He surged ahead, faster and faster, almost leading the race. Then, just behind him, a boy stumbled. He fell hard, scraping his knee. The others kept running. The finish line was so close. But Aarav stopped. He turned around and without thinking, he ran back. He helped the boy sit up, dusted his hands, and held him steady. Together, slowly, step by step, they crossed the finish line. The crowd rose to their feet. They clapped, they cheered. Not for the winners, but for Aarav, the boy who chose kindness over victory. Up in the stands, his mother's eyes brimmed with pride. For the first time, everyone saw her son the way she had always seen him. Not the boy who was different, not the boy who lagged behind, but the boy who felt everything and made the world softer, kinder, just by being himself. And that was the story of the boy who felt everything. If this story reminded you of someone you love, maybe a child who walks a little slower, laughs a little later, feels a little more, tell them they're doing just fine. Because sometimes the softest hearts are the strongest ones. Like Aarav, you have hands that can do more than just run or play. They can help. Here's something fun for you to try. Take a sheet of paper and trace your hand on it. Inside each finger, draw or write one way your hands can help. Maybe giving a hug, picking up toys, carrying books for a friend, watering a plant, or holding someone's hand when they're sad. Then color your helper's hand to make it special and full of kindness. We'd love to see what you make. Send us a picture of your helper's hand through our website www.oaktreebooks.in/Oaktree Stories, and we'll share it on our social media pages. You might even hear your name in a special shout out in a future episode. 6-year-old Kiara from Mumbai has sent us a drawing of a peacock inspired by our story, How the Peacock Got Its Colors. Thank you, Kiara, for that wonderful drawing that is now proudly displayed on our Instagram and Facebook pages. You truly made our day. Grown-ups, if you'd like to support us so we can keep bringing these stories to life, you'll find details on our website too. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Oaktree Stories for more tales, updates, and behind-the-scenes peeks. Until next time, keep listening, keep imagining, and keep your heart open.